I could watch that all day. Okay, enjoy the island. Maui, out!
No! Stop! Hey! You have to put back the heart!
Did not see that coming.
Ah yeah! Today we'll learn English with Moana, which I already consider to be a Disney classic. It's a beautiful movie and it's really funny, even for adults. So in this scene we'll watch, we see Maui trying to steal Moana's canoe after they meet for the first time. But it turns out she has a powerful ally, the ocean itself, which won't get Maui get away so easily. Now the reason why the ocean is magically helping Moana is quite interesting. She's on an important mission to return this object called the Heart of Te Fiti, and in the second part of today's lesson we'll also watch a scene to understand why she needs to return it and where it should go. But for now, let's get started with the first scene.
I am Moana of Motunui. This is my canoe, and you will journey to different...
All right, get over it. We gotta move. It was Moana, right?
Yes, and you will restore the heart.
Alright, so now we're going to analyze all this advanced vocabulary that you just saw highlighted in blue in the subtitles. And if your goal is to learn these expressions, never forget them so you can actually use them when you speak English, then you'll want to practice with this lesson with Moana on our own app. It really helps you become more fluent because on there, you don't just watch the lesson, you interact, engage, and practice with the vocabulary. So just click the link in the description below and we'll continue from there.
Did not see that coming.
When Maui says, "did not see that coming," he's reacting to Moana magically appearing on the canoe. This informal expression can be used when something unexpected happens. It's like saying, "that surprised me." Check out this other example.
I am Moana of Motunui. This is my canoe.
And by the way, have you ever heard that word before? Canoe? Usually, it refers to a boat like this, typically paddled with a single paddle. In the case of the canoes we see in Moana, the term refers to a voyaging canoe, a much larger vessel used by the Polynesians in ancient times to explore the ocean.
And you will journey to different...
All right, get over it. We gotta move.
If someone says, "get over it," they mean stop being upset about this and move on. Now, as you can see, Maui has tattoos all over his body, and the tiny tattooed Maui on his chest often acts as his good angel, trying to guide him to do the right thing. Their relationship is kind of funny. They keep arguing throughout the movie.
Stay out of it, or you're sleeping in my armpit. You stop it. That is not a heart. It is a curse. The second I took it, I got blasted out of the sky and I lost my hook. Get it away from me.
Get this away?
Hey, I'm a demigod, okay? Stop that. I will smite you. You want to get smote? Smoten? No. I'm not afraid. Stay out of it, or you're sleeping in my armpit.
Here's another useful expression. To stay out of it means to not get involved. In this case, it's a command that also implies this isn't your business. When said like Maui did here, it can sound a bit rude, but you can use it in a lighter way, like saying, "I'm not really involved in that situation, so I'm gonna stay out of it for now." So we see that Maui is threatening Mini Maui, telling him to stay out of it, or he'll send him to go to sleep in his armpit, which is this area under your arm, which I guess is not the best place to find yourself in, right?
You stop it. That is not a heart. It is a curse.
A curse in this case is something that brings problems and bad luck. In the story, the Heart of Te Fiti is a powerful green stone that represents creation and life. However, when Maui stole it many years ago, it caused a lot of problems, as we see later in the second scene. So to Maui, the heart is not a blessing or a good thing. To him, it's a curse, something that causes harm and bad luck.
The second I took it, I got blasted out of the sky.
A blast is an explosion. So to be blasted out means to be sent flying away with a lot of force, like from an explosion. Other two common applications for this word are referring to being very loud, like saying the music was blasting from the speakers. And there's also the colloquial expression to have a blast, which means to have a great time and have fun.
How are you?
We're having a blast. We just went biking and mini-marting. It's so fun here.
I lost my hook. Get it away from me.
Get this away?
Hey, I'm a demigod, okay? Stop that. I will smite you.
A demigod is a being who is part human and part god, often found in mythology. Demigods usually have special powers, but are not as powerful as full gods. You can think of Hercules, the son of Zeus, who in the Disney movie fell from the Olympus and became part human. Now, to smite means to strike or punish someone. You'll hear it more often exactly in this context. For example, when talking about how the Greek god Zeus could smite someone with a lightning strike.
You want to get smote? Smoten?
And it's funny how Maui gets tripped up by his grammar here. In case you're curious, not that you have to remember this, but the past forms of the verb to smite are smote and smoten.
Listen, that thing doesn't give you power to create life. It's a homing beacon of death. If you don't put it away, bad things are gonna come for it.
Come for this? The heart?
Oh,
You mean this
you
heart
can't raise
right
your
here?
voice like
Come
that.
and get it!
You are gonna get us killed.
No, I'm gonna get a certificate so you can put it back. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Listen, that thing doesn't give you power to create life. It's a homing beacon of death.
This is an interesting expression. First of all, you should know that a beacon can refer to a guiding light, like a lighthouse, or simply something that emits a signal. Now, imagine you're lost in the middle of the jungle and you use your phone to send out a signal so someone can find you via GPS. That signal is kind of like a homing beacon, a device that guides others to arrive where you are. And you'll also hear the word homing in military contexts. For example, a homing missile that is able to adjust its route to hit a moving target. But in this case, Maui is saying that the heart is like a beacon that attracts danger.
It's a homing beacon of death. If you don't put it away, bad things are gonna come for it.
Did you notice how Maui pronounced those words? It's a good example of how natives connect words together when they speak. We call that connected speech. So let's see. Put it away. We have two words ending with a T sound being followed by a vowel sound. In these cases, the T turns into a soft D sound, like a ra-ra sound. So instead of put it, we get put it. And it away becomes it away. Together, it sounds like put it away. Now listen and repeat after Maui.
If you don't put it away, bad things are gonna come for it. If you don't put it away, bad things are gonna come for it.
Alright, now let's find out what exactly is the heart of Te Fiti and what happened to Maui that he's now so scared of it.
In the beginning, there was only ocean. Until the mother island emerged, Te Fiti. Her heart held the greatest power ever known. It could create life itself. And Te Fiti shared it with the world.
This scene sets up the story of Maui, explaining the origins of the heart of Te Fiti.
In the beginning, there was only ocean. Until the mother island emerged, Te Fiti.
To emerge means to come up from the depths and appear on the surface, like Te Fiti appeared from water. See this example from the movie Coco.
And from the darkness, a giant papaya. Dancers emerge from the papaya, and the dancers are all me.
But in time, some began to seek Te Fiti's heart. They believed if they could possess it, the great power of creation would be theirs. And one day, the most daring of them all voyaged across the vast ocean to take it.
In time here means after some time has passed. You could also say eventually. Eventually, some begin to seek Te Fiti's heart.
They believed if they could possess it, the great power of creation would be theirs.
So those who begin to search for her heart believe they could possess it, that they could have it for themselves, own it. If you say possess instead of have though, it'll sound more serious and dramatic. You wouldn't casually say, I possess a phone. That just sounds weird. But we use possess when talking about something valuable and powerful, like the king possessed a legendary sword. Sounds way more emphatic and cooler than just had a sword, right?
And one day, the most daring of them all voyaged across the vast ocean to take it.
Imagine someone climbing a huge cliff without a rope. I would say that's pretty daring. It means being brave and willing to take risks. Maybe even a little reckless, like not caring about the consequences.
He was a demigod of the wind and sea. He was a warrior, a trickster.
A trickster is someone who loves to play tricks, deceive people, or outsmart others, sometimes in a funny way, sometimes in a sneaky way. Now, as you can see, Maui has the power to transform into different animals using his magic hook. The magical ability of changing your physical form like this is called shapeshifting, and so Maui is a shapeshifter. Another popular character, for example, who you may remember is a shapeshifter as well, is Loki from Marvel.
But without her heart, Te Fiti began to crumble, giving birth to a terrible darkness.
Have you ever had a cookie fall apart in your hand like this? We say that it's crumbling, breaking into small pieces. This verb is used to describe things that physically break down, and also situations, emotions, or even relationships.
And the crack grows bigger and bigger until the wall crumbles and the monsters pour in.
And by the way, remember that you can practice all these expressions that we've been learning today on our own app. It really is the best way to make sure that you never forget them. And you know, it's even better to watch it from there because you get to interact with the words on screen. To get started, just click the link in the description below and it'll take you straight to the lesson over there. Or just search for Real Life English on Google Play or the App Store and we'll continue from there.
Maui tried to escape, but was confronted by another who sought the heart. Heka, a demon of earth and fire. Maui tried to escape, but was confronted by another who sought the heart.
To seek is another way to say to look for or try to find, especially when it's important or takes effort. It sounds a bit more serious than just look for. Now the past form of seek is sought. So instead of saying I look for advice, you could say I sought advice from my mentor.
Maui was struck from the sky, never to be seen again. And his magical fishhook and the heart of Te Fiti were lost to the sea.
Struck is the past form of the verb to strike. Maui got hit with force unexpectedly.
Where even now, 1,000 years later, Te Ka and the demons of the deep still hunt for the heart, hiding in a darkness that will continue to spread, chasing away our fish, draining the life from island after island, until every one of us is devoured by the bloodthirsty jaws of inescapable death.
Okay, so bloodthirsty sounds intense, and it is. It refers to being really violent, eager to kill, or craving destruction. Literally, it means thirsty for blood, but we use it for anything fierce or aggressive. And inescapable is something you can't escape from, like an intense situation or a physical place, like a prison. Alright guys, now get ready to test your comprehension of both scenes. We're gonna watch them a final time without any subtitles, and I'm gonna ask you a few quiz questions. Now, are you ready to test your comprehension by watching the entire scene again without any subtitles? To do that, just click the link below to open our app and start now. Alright, that's it for today. And if you're new to this channel, you should know that every single week we'll make lessons like this one with your favorite movies and TV series to help you understand fast-speaking natives without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles. So if that sounds like something that you want to be able to do, just hit the subscribe button and the bell down below so you don't miss any of our new lessons. And now, this would be a great time for you to head over to our app to practice all the vocabulary that you're learning today. The link is in the description. You can click on that and start right now.
No, they took him away. I have to find the boat.
A boat? Hey, I've seen a boat.
You have?
Uh-huh, and it passed by not too long ago.
A white one?
Hi, I'm Dory.
Where? Which way?
Oh, it went, this way. It went this way. Follow me.
Thank you so much.
No problem.